11:56 a.m. Got up, did some things, got some coffee, was on an appointment for an hour and a half, video call, and now I just got done. Look at this fucking omelet. Oh my days. Oh my days. I was going to put Frank's Red Hot on it, but I have some medium salsa, and we're joined here by Shane Hollander as well to enjoy this. Oh, and don't forget his boo thing, him and his baddie friend, to eat this omelet together because it's the best omelet I've ever made in my life. I really am improving. This looks so fucking good. Yeah. I'm about to fuck this up. Oh my god. I want you to know that it has not even been a full 3 minutes. That was the best omelet I've ever eaten in my life. I'm not even exaggerating. I want you to know. Excuse me. That was the best omelet I've ever eaten in my entire life. I feel rejuvenated. And that's all I have to say about that. It is the end of the night for me. And by end of the night, I mean it's about... I don't know, 8:30, 8:15, because I work very early tomorrow, so I want to get up early and actually have like a good morning routine, which I haven't been going to bed. I haven't been getting enough sleep. I did have some crazy dreams last night, and I only remember them in bits and pieces, but it was like, I remembered it from when I was in the dream. I remembered another dream I had years and years and years ago. Like, that I didn't dream, like, in the dream, that I actually in real life had a dream of years and years and years ago. Like, the people that I saw felt the same. It just kind of felt like it was the same dream world, I guess. I don't know. It was the weirdest feeling. I know that sounds fucking crazy, but I don't know, man. I was at a beach house with my grandma, and she was teaching me how to play God of War. I've never played the game in my life. I can't even picture the poster. I'm being so dead ass. I can't even picture the poster. So I don't know what that was about. Also, I don't know why my grandma was teaching me how to play God of War. And I said oh my god, like, Jesus Christ. Like, I said that as an explanation, and she was like, never take the Lord's name in vain. She got all serious, and we weren't playing God of War anymore. And then I went out on the beach, and I was on the sand with my siblings and my cousins, and all of a sudden, my cousin came up to me and, like, said something like... I wrote it down. It was just the weirdest fucking thing. What did he say? Let me go to my dream journal. Set this tea down real quick. I've been holding it and I haven't taken a single sip. Okay. Yeah, give me 1 second. Yeah, I wanted to go on the cigarette, and I wanted to go on the beach to have a cigarette, and I quit smoking cigarettes. I only smoke occasionally when I have a little drink. When I'm doing really good with that. I haven't had a cigarette outside of weekend drink hangout nights since January 1st of this year. So I remember in the dream I was like, no, I shouldn't have a cigarette. Like, in my dream, I was like, I felt guilty for going to have one, but I was like craving it so bad that I wanted to go have one. And then I was walking on the beach, and I had my pajama pants on, so all of a sudden I was like, I'm gonna go wade in the water. I got really excited, and I pulled my the hems of my pants up. Yeah, and then my cousin came up to me, and he stopped me and said something literally like, fuck you. Like, so sincere, no explanation. He was just like, fuck you. And then he fucking left. And I was like, I just felt so guilty. I just felt so fucking guilty. Yeah. And before that, I was like talking with a friend, and I was lying to her about something I can't remember, but she was also lying to me, and we both knew that we were lying to each other. Like, our entire friendship was fake in that interaction, in that moment, I guess. So I guess that dream was really a lot about just like feeling alienated, kind of secluded from others, guilty. But also I wrote down, this is right after I woke up, so I don't remember this, but strangely enough, I guess I also had a sense of independence and self-sufficiency. So, okay. Yeah, whatever that means. Anyways, I think I recorded when I made an omelet today, because it was a really good omelet. It was so good. Dude, I'm actually getting really good at making omelets. I'm not an egg fan, so if I eat eggs, I have to have something mixed in with it. Therefore, omelet. I'm getting so fucking good at making omelets. I think I've like genuinely perfected it. So, no, yeah, I am really proud of that. But I spent a good several hours cleaning again today. Cleaning, dusting, reorganizing. I recorded some for the video that I'm gonna put together of like cleaning up the house and stuff for memory purposes and stuff. I think it's just gonna be like I'm really gonna like the turnout of how, everything is decorated. So I think being able to go back and watch the process of it and the excitement is going to be really fun for me. Yeah, I did that. I got really tired after a minute. I was like, I need to sit down. So I sat down and I listened to part of Rod Stewart's album. Shit, what's it called? Let me go get it actually. This is literally, I have it over here. No. Rod Stewart, Downtown Train. And I initially picked up this album from V-Stock because it has the song Young Turks on it. I'd never actually listened to it, and I got to Young Turks, and then I had an idea that interrupted all of it. But so far the first one is very rock and roll. It's a very dad rock kind of thing. I enjoyed listening to it, but it didn't really like stand out to me. Tonight's the Night. I'm not really a fan of that. It has questionable lyric choices at times. It's just kind of a slow, like, I don't know. Not a huge fan. The Killing of Georgie, at this point, the first two tracks, I was like, okay. I'm just like, I wasn't really expecting anything to really capture my attention crazy style. And then that song came on, and it's like a whole story I was not expecting. I was not expecting that deep of a song. They're coming for me. Anyways, I was not expecting that deep of a song. Like, it was really good. It was really good, and it had an entire change up, so it has a part 1 and 2. And basically, it's him talking about his friend getting murdered, and like his friend's life up until that point, and I was not expecting his friend apparently was queer, and he like openly said that in the song, which I was not expecting at all. for the time, and for a man who is heterosexual, it caught me off guard. I was like, whoa, I didn't know. And plus, the song is like really good. Like, the storytelling in the song, I really like the lyricism. I really like the part 2. It's beautiful the way that it ends up. Passion, track 4. After that, it just wasn't hitting for me, because that's like my favorite song. I like it even better than Young Turks, the 5th track, which is like the song you hear on the radio when you're listening to 70s and 80s music. And I love that song. But I love track 3 even more. God, it was so good. Anyways, I listened to this, and then I was like just looking up at the ceiling, and then I got flooded with a bunch of ideas for something. So I spent a good hour and a half just brainstorming on that. Just having a fun little creative thing going on. I wrote it all in my book, so I was having a lot of fun with that. And now I'm gonna go to bed. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not about to go to bed. I'm about to eat Takis and also keep reading this book because it is really good. But I think I'm going to read Alice in Wonderland next, because I have a copy, but I haven't read it. And it's a really cool looking copy. I'll show it to you guys if I do end up reading it. But that used to be my favorite movie when I was younger, was the original, was it 1965? No, 1956. 64. I don't know, actually, the year anymore, but the original Alice in Wonderland, the Walt Disney one, that used to be, I loved that movie. I still love that movie. And I tried to read the book a few times when I was in middle school, but I just probably had a shit attention span, and that's about around when I stopped reading for fun. So I'm about to read that, I think, after I'm done with this. This is like, looks like a novella. So I think it's not going to take that long. But yeah, I need to stop itching my hands. I also had to stop cleaning because I started breaking out in hives on my arm, just here, nothing crazy. But I was cleaning, scrubbing the floors and the windowsills and the baseboards and all of that with a microfiber towel, Dawn dish soap, and no gloves. Cause fucking sue me, I'm not gonna wear gloves when I'm cleaning. I don't care. Unless I'm using chemicals and I have to, I'm not gonna fucking use gloves. I'm not doing that. It is so much more uncomfortable than actually like getting your hands all pruny. Whatever. You know what? That's probably the reason that my hands are so cracked and scaly and scarred up and dry. Probably have some eczema going on here. Oh, whatever. I don't care. I had to go on that tangent because I don't understand. I have to wear gloves at work because I work in a kitchen and I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. God, it's terrible. It's the worst feeling ever. You like take your gloves off after you wear them for a while. If you're doing the same thing for an extended period of time, cutting the same kind of food for an extended period of time, mixing the same thing for an extended period of time without breaks, you don't take your gloves off, you take them off. First of all, your hands are sweaty. What the fuck? Ew, gross. Secondly, they're a little pruny anyways. Thank you for that. Third of all, why do they smell so weird? I don't like the smell. You have to know what I'm talking about. I can't fucking stand it. So anyways, I started to break out in hives because I refuse to wear gloves when I'm cleaning. And so that's why I stopped. I was gonna mop, but I got a really big chunk done today. It was like 3 or 4 hours just cleaning whatever. I also listened to, I discovered a lot about eels. I watched a YouTube video about eels and how until the 20th century, nobody knew how eels reproduced because it was so mysterious, and they couldn't find the reproductive organs of male eels even when they dissected them. So they genuinely did not know how they were alive. And it was really cool. Did you know that Sigmund Freud was dissecting eels when he was 19 years old, and he studied a research paper on it, but he never actually found out the biology of eels? That's how it was what he did in college, apparently. Like, he was, like, obsessively dissecting them at one point for a research paper that he published, but did not actually figure it out. I didn't know that. That is so crazy. I love just, like, learning random shit like that. That's so fun. But anyways, I am going to go to bed. Read a little bit. I might finish the movie. I might not. We'll see. We shall see. But yes, I'm chilling. I'm doing pretty good. I feel a lot better today than I did yesterday. It's also my day off, so like, yeah, I feel a lot better. Just to have a day to sleep in, and still got a lot done, but I kind of spent the whole day by myself recharging, so that was pretty chill. Okay. Goodbye.